You know that person who had every opportunity to grow, every chance to change, every open door in front of them, and quietly, they chose to stay exactly where they were. Maybe that person is someone you know. Maybe that person is you. Before you judge them or yourself, just listen. Staying in your comfort zone isn't always weakness. Sometimes it's the most human thing you can do. Welcome. You're about to understand yourself like never before. Your brain has one primary job, not to make you successful, not to make you happy. Its only job is to keep you alive. So it's always scanning, always watching, always asking one question. Is this safe? Your comfort zone is the brain's answer to that question. This is familiar. We know this. We're okay here. Neuroscientists call this the homeostasis drive. Your brain is obsessed with keeping everything stable and predictable. In familiar places, your brain releases less stress hormones. Your nervous system stays calm. Your body relaxes. But the moment you try to leave that zone, the brain fires alarm signals. Anxiety, doubt, fear. That voice that whispers, "What if it doesn't work out?" That's not weakness. That's 200,000 years of survival wiring doing exactly what it was designed to do. But there's something even deeper going on. Psychologists call it identity-based comfort. It's not just that your surroundings feel safe, you feel safe as yourself inside that zone. Leaving doesn't just feel risky, it feels like losing who you are. The quiet one speaking up feels like becoming someone else. And there's another force working against you. Loss aversion. The pain of losing something feels twice as strong as gaining something. So your brain does the math and says, stay. Not fear of failing, fear of losing what you already have.
Now, society has a very loud opinion about this. Get out of your comfort zone. Growth happens at the edge. If you're comfortable, you're not growing. You've heard it 100 times, and maybe it made you feel broken. But here's what science actually says. Comfort zone is not the enemy of growth. Anxiety is. The ideal zone for performance is just beyond the edge of comfort. Small, deliberate steps, not terrifying leaps. So if you never took the giant jump, stop blaming yourself. Maybe the advice was wrong, not you. But I have to be honest with you now. There is a version of comfort zone that slowly becomes a trap. When comfort becomes avoidance. When "I'm just not ready" becomes something you've been saying for 3 years. When the zone stops feeling peaceful and starts feeling small. That's when it shifts from self-protection to self-imprisonment. Depression whispering, "What's the point?" Past failure telling you this is all you deserve. So ask yourself honestly, does your comfort zone restore you or does it contain you? Because one is a sanctuary. The other is a very comfortable cage. But for those who genuinely find peace in familiar rhythms, you are not broken. The person who never tries new things might be the most consistent and rooted person in the room. Psychologists call this self-concordance, living in alignment with who you actually are. You don't need to climb a mountain to prove you're alive. You don't need to disrupt your life to prove you're growing. Sometimes the most radical thing is to stop performing growth and start actually living. The quiet life, the slow mornings, the routines that make you feel whole. That's not stagnation. That's rootedness. So tell me, does your comfort zone fill you up, or does leaving feel too heavy? Drop it in the comments. Subscribe, because the next video goes even deeper. We're talking about why some people sabotage themselves right when things start going well. If that sounds familiar, you already know you need to watch it.